Twisty Fit. My name is Desiree. I'm a certified personal trainer, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about the 6 essential nutrients that our body needs for proper function, for maintaining good health and a good body composition all year long. So if this is the first time that you visit my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get started. Well, in this video, I'm just going to introduce you, if you haven't heard this before, to these 6 essential nutrients. So I'm just gonna tell you the names, which ones are the most important ones and why they're important. And then in other videos later on, I'm gonna go in more detail explaining, especially like each and every one of them like in detail. But let's just start today with the most important nutrient, that is water. So number 1 and the most essential nutrient is water. Why is water so important? Because we can survive without water. We can actually spend some time without food, but never without water, because water is like the main one that we need for survival. So that is the number 1 and most essential nutrient. And then you have to remember that it is so important, you have to drink water during the day. You can't spend your day just drinking a glass of water and that's it. Like, you have to drink like enough water that you feel hydrated and that you're not thirsty. If you're thirsty, that means that you already need water. So it's better to just keep drinking water throughout the day constantly. Especially if you're exercising. During your exercises, your muscles, they need like that constant fluid so they can repair and function properly during your training routines. So that's the number 1 most important nutrient. Then I'm gonna tell you the next 3. So the next 3, I like to pair them together because these 3 nutrients are the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the fats. So these 3 nutrients are called macronutrients. And the reason why they're called macronutrients is because the word macro comes from large, like our body needs large amounts of them to function properly. And also our bodies can produce carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. We need to supply our bodies with them. So when we consume any of these macronutrients in our meals, we are giving to our body energy. Energy in the form of foods that, after chemical processes inside our body, they help with energy, and then also with cell repair, muscle repair, and muscle growth, and all the different processes that happen inside our bodies. So for carbohydrates, you have to understand that carbs are not bad. We need them. The only thing is that for the macronutrients, we need them, but in moderated portions. So it's good to eat carbs, and we have to choose the best possible options, but you have to remember that carbs equal 4 calories per gram. So it's good to just watch your portions for all of them. In the case of protein equals for 4 calories per gram. So carbs and protein have the same amount of calories per gram, 4 calories. And then in the case of fats have 9 calories per gram. So a high-fat diet is normally associated with heart disease, with cardiovascular disease, with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and you don't want to mess with any of that. So it's very important that you try to consume like good fats, like avocados, olive oil, coconut oil, almonds, cashews, like all these good sources of fats, and also still keeping it within a certain budget. So the next and last 2 nutrients are the vitamins and minerals. So in the case of the carbs, proteins, and fats, they are organic. And then in the case of vitamins and minerals, they are inorganic nutrients. So in these 2, we don't need large amounts. That's why they're called micronutrients. So as you can see, when you have like a multivitamin supplement, normally the pills are like small, or if you're consuming like folic acid or vitamin C, like it's not the same as a meal, because our bodies, they don't need larger quantities of those. But if you have a balanced diet and a diet that is rich in natural foods, 80% of your diet is like whole foods, whole grains, foods that you can find, that are produced by nature, you are gonna make sure that those foods that you're consuming are gonna have already the vitamins and minerals that your body needs. So if you make sure that you are consuming these 6 nutrients, like I said, water, carbs, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, then your total diet is gonna be really good, really healthy. And then it's not only about consuming healthy foods, but it's also about watching the portions. So make sure that you're eating a balanced diet, but also that it's a moderated diet. So it's not that you're consuming more than you should of a certain food. It's just that keep everything within moderation, and then you will be fine, you will be okay. So in another video, I'll explain you more about, in detail, about carbs, types of carbs and all these things. But for now, at least, I hope that you can remember these 6 essential nutrients, and that you can remember why are they important, and also the energy that is contained in them. In the case of carbs, 4 calories, same for protein, and 9 calories for fat. So in the next video, like I said, we're gonna go in more detail, but for now, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!